Welcome to Celebrate Pinetop-Lakeside, the podcast for those looking for what to do in the town of Pinetop-Lakeside. From activities to events, our businesses and parks, here is where you can get the information and connect to the resources that will allow you to celebrate the seasons in Pinetop-Lakeside. Hey everybody, hope you're having a great day out there. It's wonderful weather here in the Arizona White Mountains, and I've got our favorite person to talk about being outside with. Kari, how are you?
Hi, I'm doing well. How are you?
Great.
Good.
That's the Arizona Hiking Mom.
Yes.
Or AZ Hiking Mom if you go on Instagram. You've been having some great hikes lately. Mm-hmm. Having lots of fun.
Just going all over the place. It's just such beautiful weather, finally.
The beautiful thing about trails is that everybody has a first time that they go on a trail, even though the trail's been around for maybe even hundreds of years. It's like, oh, well, this is the first time. So you found a first time one, right?
Yes, it's called Turkey Track Loop, and it's a part of the Woodland Lake Trail system. But I hiked it for the first time this summer, and I've been back twice. I even liked it that much. So
nice.
And it's interesting seeing how it changes over the seasons, because I first went in the spring, and now I just went a couple weekends ago, and it is just bursting with life, wildlife, plant life, all of it. So it's so gorgeous. So I thought I'd talk about that one today.
Yeah, even though, you know, pumpkin spice is available at Starbucks right now, and you can go get those drinks, it is actually still summer.
It is. Yes. The last Saturday of summer is this Saturday. So, and you can kind of tell that fall is creeping upon us, not in a negative way, but you know, it's just starting to get much cooler. I noticed the temperatures like in the 50s early mornings. Grass and the wildlife might start dying off soon, or the plants.
Nice and chill. Yeah, but it's getting chilly. Yeah, the wildlife does die off over time, but yeah, not just because it's fall. Yes. Sorry, I had to carry a little bit. We're having fun here.
Yes,
right?
we are.
Good. So tell us about this trail.
Let's start out by how to get there. There's two different places you can park. My favorite way to take this trail is parking where you turn between Circle K and Little Caesars Pizza. And then you just take that road. It's called Turkey Track Lane. And it basically dead ends at the end of the neighborhood. So there's very limited parking at this spot. But this is the spot to go to if you want to take the loop way. You can also access this trail from Big Springs. If you park there and then keep going to the left, you could make it into a loop with the other trails there. But this is my favorite way, especially if I want to just get a quick hike in, because when you take the loop, it's only 1.8 miles.
Oh, wow.
So you can do it pretty quickly.
Very cool.
You just park at that dead end, and then you get out of your car and you walk, and you can pretty clearly see that it's the start of the trail. They've got some nice signage and stuff, and the sign shows the different trails that you can take. So you'll go straight on that path, and then the trail does veer off to the left or right because it's a loop.
Got to make a decision.
Yes. And so my favorite way to go is turning to the right first, and you take the little forest path. It's really nice. It's beautiful. It's wide, and it's a gravel trail. It's really easy to walk, and it'll take you through like Ponderosa Pines and the Gamble Oak. And so this will be a pretty one even in the fall too. And it feels like you're in people's backyard a little bit, because you will see homes with backyards. And then it does turn to the left, and it's the only way you can go, so you won't get lost. And it starts hiking down, and that's where it leads you to a sign that says like Turkey Track Loop, and it has a nice little bridge, and then you can clearly see, you know, Walnut Creek right there. And that's why I like to go this way, because I hike through the forest, and then I'm there with the river, the creek. That is my favorite part of it. It's just really beautiful. So you'll just go to the left and you take the trail there, and it goes all along Walnut Creek. And right now what I noticed is that why you should hike it this weekend is because it's really bursting with wildlife. Like I said, you'll see signs of nature all over. There's little paths where you can tell there's been a little deer pack go through. And I've heard from other people who walk it regularly, sometimes you'll see elk, even though it's in town in the heart of Pinetop. I took my kids, and it is kid friendly. You can take your little ones. I have a 2, 5, and a 8-year-old, and they all did well. And while we were walking on the path, I kept hearing like this big dunking sound. And I was like, is someone throwing a big rock? What's going on? And I was like, what is that? And my kids were like, no, we didn't throw rocks. And we finally noticed they're huge bullfrogs that are down there right now.
Sweet.
And so you'll miss them. You won't really see them on the bank because they jump in right away. But I watched one swim, and it kind of swam along into the grass in the water. But we had a lot of fun trying to find, okay, where did it go? And can we see it? Because it keeps its little head up, and then you can see how big it is. So that was really cool. And then there's also these huge crawdads, like huge. Like what? I'm like, is that like a lobster? Like what? And so I've heard that you can kind of fish for them with bacon bits or something on string.
Yep.
We didn't do that yet. It was just fun seeing all the little baby crawdads and the big crawdads. And so the Walnut Creek there, it does kind of have some spots where it kind of opens up where you can enjoy your time along the bank, maybe sit on a rock and just, my kids were making little leaf boats and they were floating down the river, but the trail just continues. You do have to watch out. There's a lot of poison ivy right now, so watch out for that. You'll just continue along walking next to the creek and you'll see a lot of different birds, a lot of different wildflowers, even some I've never seen before. Make sure you have your plant app downloaded so that you can enjoy kind of seeing the different plants that are there. And then eventually the trail kind of like it's clearly dead end. And so that's where you turn to the left to go back up because picture you're going in that loop. So it's kind of hard to find, but then if you backtrack a little bit and you'll see, there's the loop, the path that kind of goes up a little hill. Right. And then you're up again above and you just walk that easy path back to the end of the trail. So
very cool.
All right. So yeah, I encourage everyone to enjoy Turkey Track Loop. It's beautiful right now.
Lots of fun. And make sure, when you're out there that you don't leave anything.
Yes, so, please leave no trash, no trays, no bags of your pet poop.
All that kind of stuff. Yeah. Just be good and, enjoy the nature.
Yes.
Awesome.
It's beautiful.
So, Kari, I hope you have a great rest of your summer.
Thank
and
you.
We'll be talking about fall when you come back in again. And hopefully you're going to be collaborating a little more here to talk about trails in a video format as well.
Yes. Can't wait.
Okay, awesome. Hey, that's going to be it for today's episode. Make sure you're out there enjoying things, having fun, and celebrate.